Hi, I'm Tina Marshall, and if you are watching my recording of this little video, then you have more than likely found me on my business page, on my Facebook business page. And I wanted to come in here and just chat a little bit and let you know how did I get started in living a healthy lifestyle and getting my act together, so to speak, with my health and fitness. And I'm going to tell you that everybody starts in a different place, and everybody is on their own journey. So whether you are just getting started or you've got it going on and you work out all the time, that's great. But I'm here to share with you, excuse me, I'm here to share with you a little bit about me and my story. I started my fitness journey a long time ago, and many people, so it's been a lot of years, and many people don't realize and don't know that I was really overweight. I was 220 at my highest, and I was a young mom, and although I was happily married and was doing the whole super mom thing, I was really not taking care of myself, and I had gained a lot of weight after high school and after before, during, and having my son. And I think he was probably 5 or 6 years old before I decided to do something about it. And I remember seeing a friend of mine who I hadn't seen for a while. She lost a lot of weight, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what did she do? Well, the avenue she did was, so I researched it, because that's what I am. I'm kind of a researcher. I'm not going to just try something without putting a lot of thought into it, especially when there's a cost to it. And when I found out what she did and the expense of it, I thought, I can't do that. That's way too expensive. And it required traveling out of town to go see a counselor and all this stuff. So I started kind of looking around and figuring out, well, what can I do? Because I really want to get fit, and I need to get healthy, and I need to get this weight off. And at the time, I was, like I say, my son was young. He was going through, playing the little league and t-ball and all that. And I ended up helping my niece, again, this is a long time ago, try out for cheerleading. And because I was a high school cheerleader in my years, it just was a natural progression. I got hired on as a JV cheerleading coach. And I was at my heaviest weight, and I remember feeling, wishing that I wasn't overweight and that I could participate more with the girls in cheerleading practice and demonstrating and whatnot. But I physically was not able to. I was overweight. There was no way that I could do what they were doing. And so I really was a coach from the sidelines and from the front lines, and doing this 5, 6, 7, 8 and instructing more. So I remember feeling like something's got to give and I got to do something. So I took control and I decided. So those were a couple of the deciding factors. And how did I decide that I've had enough with being overweight? I've had enough. So in order to get started, I'm just going to tell you that sometimes you have to decide that you've had enough. You've had enough being overweight. You've had enough being limited in your being able to participate in what your kids do. Can you chase your kids around? Can you have fun? I was at the point where I couldn't go and run and play ball with my son and that kind of stuff. And I really wanted to be an example of a healthy lifestyle for him. So that's where my motivation started. My motivation started with wanting to be a good example and to be able to physically play with my child. And so I encourage you to, I know this is kind of a deep conversation, but I encourage you to decide and figure out what it's going to give, and why are you stalled? Why are you not getting the results you want? Why are you not getting fit? Why are you not getting healthy? And dig deep and really just decide. You've got to decide, because I'll tell you, in the world of health and fitness, nobody can do it for you. You have to decide for yourself that you've had enough, and you've got to follow the steps. Because I can be here and there's programs and whatever you can follow, but if you're not ready to commit and you're not ready to put the work into it, then you won't get anywhere, and you'll keep on this hamster wheel of not getting results, and this roller coaster of, oh, I'm gonna be good here, and no, I'm done, I'm bored with that, I want to go party, and I'm, doing that. I'm not here to say that you can't do a lot of things, and it's a balance in this life of health and fitness, because I am nowhere near perfect, and I can guarantee you that I like to have fun like everybody else, but I have found a way to make health and fitness my lifestyle and make it a priority. And so I encourage you to do the same. So if you are struggling and you need a little extra encouragement, shoot me a message. And I hope that you found some value in my little rant here. But I really am super passionate about helping people. And if you need help and you want to reach out to me, I invite you to. Have a good day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.